Welcome to a DVD update video, and this is going to be kind of a longer one because we got a lot of movies to go through. So hopefully you enjoy this video, and this is why there's so many. Me and my dad got a really good price of movies, of like a guy's collection of 500. I only kept like 50 or so, and I'm going to go through the ones I got that I wanted to keep and watch. There's some over there. I ran out of room on my first shelf. I just started stacking them I ran on my room on my first shelf a long time ago. This is not a shelf. It's just a second thing that I started putting stuff on. But when I get like a bigger shelf, I'll start putting these up on there. But anyways, let's start it off. We're starting off at this film series actually. That I've heard a lot about. The series is called Boogeyman. You can't really see because of this thing in the way. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, it's Boogeyman, and then it's like Boogie M. That's all you can see, and then you see Oogie M2, Boogeyman 2, because it's covering up the B, and this is the only Boogeyman like title you see. It's the third one. I saw all three of these. I'm like, these gotta be cheesy and corny, so I want to see them. Okay. Then we have another series. We got a series I've been wanting for a while. This is Insidious, which is like a really creepy paranormal movie. Here's Insidious Chapter 2 with my brothers are wrestling downstairs. And Insidious Chapter 3, it's like how it begins, I think. So yeah, this is gonna be really cool. I don't have Insidious Chapter 4, but that's okay. Okay. Then like another series quote. I don't have. It's just like two random movies that say the same thing. I don't even know if they're in the same series, but here's Exorcist the Beginning. I know this is like not the beginning film, like the first film ever made, but this is supposed to be like how it started. And then Exorcism of Emily Rose. Which looks kind of creepy, so I just picked it up. Yep. And then we have Paranormal Activity 5-pack. All 5 movies. Paranormal Activity 1 and 2, which I have, and then 3 and 4, and then the marked ones, which is, I think it's the newest. No, it can't be the newest. The newest one is like Portal or something, right? It's something like that. But I heard Paranormal Activity 4 is like, the lamest one, so I don't know what to think. But Paranormal Activity 3 looks really good, and the marked ones looks alright. So yeah, when I was looking through, I found this film, and it looks so funny and corny that I had to see it. It's called Farmhouse, starring Steven Weber, Kelly Hu, William Lee Scott, and Jamie Brown. And this looks really creepy and cheesy, so I'm gonna just put it in right after this video. Next, I'm just gonna pull out this. This is the Omen. I think it's about like a kid that's possessed, I believe. Some of these are like blind buys, but yeah, this one looks really good. The Omen. Next up, we have Black Christmas. I don't know if this is like the first one or a remake. I don't even know if there is a remake, but it looks really funny. I saw like Dead Meat James say something about it, and I'm like, I want to see that before he reviews it. Next up, we got the killer cut of Friday the 13th. This is the remake of Friday the 13th, actually. Yeah, from the producers of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which looks really good. Can't wait to watch this one. Okay, next up we have My Bloody Valentine 3D. I've heard about My Bloody Valentine. It looks really good, so I just wanted to check it out. A lot of these movies are from Blockbuster, like the cases. You can see it right there, Blockbuster. And all those went, like, shut down, I think. Dang, it's hard to close. Yeah, it looks really funny and cool. So yeah, good film for Valentine's Day, I guess. This is the Mothman Prophecies. My father said while we were looking through all these, it's not supposed to be scary, but they're supposed to go like find the Mothman. And I thought that's pretty cool because like the Mothman's like a huge urban legend, and everyone like believed it or something like that. See this little paper right here. It looks really cool. Little paper. Yeah. I bought these because I think they'd be really cool, and there's like a ton downstairs that I didn't get. Anyways, next up, An American Haunting. I didn't even know what this is. My dad's like, "Do you want to try it?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" I can tell it's kind of cheesy though. A truly chilling tale. HollywoodReporter.com. Yeah, I found both white noises in that little collection, but they were so beat up and torn that I just couldn't keep it. Yeah, careful about these. I might have to take these two off so this doesn't fall over. Hopefully I'll get a shelf soon to keep all of it on. But where was he? Omen, Mothman, Haunting. Okay. Next up we have Hot Fuzz from the, I forget what you call it. It's something, the something trilogy. I don't know. They're both starring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. I know the first one right here. Shaun of the Dead. You can't see what I'm putting off camera, but I have that DVD. And I'll have to look, now all I have to look for is The End of the World. It's supposed to be a cop movie. Looks really funny. So yeah. Next we have The Resurrected, which looks like just a really creepy film. I wanted to, like, you know, check this one out, so I did. What is this? Oh, double horror feature, The House on Haunted Hill 1, the original, and The House on Haunted Hill remake. First one being on in 1959, which I think is really cool. So I really just want to watch the first one, and then the second one being in 1999. These look really good, though. I might have to check that out. Next we have a, what used to be sealed copy. When I opened it, it was sealed, of Christine. It's a killer car film. And what can get more cheesy than that? A killer car. That sounds kind of awesome. Yeah. Christine, okay. My dad said this is a really good movie, and hopefully I watch this one day. I said I will. It's, Remember the Titans? It looks like a football movie, I think. Yeah, it's definitely a football movie. So yeah, Denzel Washington is in this. My dad also said this is an awesome movie. Weird Science. It says it's pretty funny, so I said, yeah, I'll keep it. I want to check it out. Yeah. Anyways, this is the first Tremors on DVD. Even though I have like a collection down there, I wanted to keep the first one because, you know, might as well. Who knows, you know. One of them, you know, something could happen to the first one. Next, we used to have what used to be a sealed copy of the movie Ouija. Like that cursed Ouija board. I know you can buy Ouija boards. Oh, it's still sealed. You can see here. Put it in. I'm gonna open it right now. But yeah, Ouija. I think I have another Ouija film, but I don't know where it is. I should have put it right next to it, but I forgot where it was. I think it's somewhere over here, over there. But yeah. Oh man, this isn't good. Okay. Oh no. I can't. I'm struggling to get the slip cover. This is. Next one up is the Fog. Which I heard was a really creepy film and good film, so I picked it up from the boxes. Next we have Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. I have another film just called Hansel and Gretel. Hansel, whatever you say it. Here it is. Hansel and Gretel. I think it's pronounced Hansel, but I don't know. Hansel, it doesn't matter. But yeah, this looks really cheesy, and it also has Jeremy Renner in it. Last movie up here is The Possession. I was watching a YouTuber, I can't remember which one, but he said this film really creeped him out as a kid. And I'm like, that seems pretty interesting. So when I saw this, I'm like, yeah, I must check it out since he got scared from it. Anyways, the two I took off the shelf because there was no more room were Zombieland, which some people think is like the best zombie film ever made or the most realistic. Which, I don't know, I've never seen it, so I wanted to check it out. It looks really good. It looks like they're in an amusement park in the background. Then we have the unrated cut of, and the theatrical version of The Strangers. I've seen The Strangers Part 2, Strangers Pray at Night, which is not as good as this one I've heard, so I wanted to check that out. Yeah. Now heading over here. It's going a little trip. We're heading over to my PS4. I just started stacking movies here on my back. We have a really creepy film, my dad said, called The Others. Which looks really good. There's like 2 discs. Yeah, there's 2 discs. Some of these DVD cases are like really hard to open. And I hate these type of cases. These cases just are terrible. I hate those cases. Next up, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator. Another case that I hate. I hate these cases that say, like, lift with the little circle up above them. Push them down and stuff. I just don't like those cases. Next we have Ouija Resurrection or Ouija Experiment 2. I don't think this is a direct sequel. This is put out by ITN, so this has to be like a ripoff type film. So yeah. Next up we have Shudder, which looks really good. Really creepy photos on the back there. So I had to pick that up. I know that Andrew's probably watching this. He's going to talk to me. Andrew, if you've seen this, you're probably going to talk to me about these tomorrow. He always says the 1950s horror movies. Really good joke. Amityville Horror with Ryan Reynolds, which looks really good. Hopefully Ryan Reynolds doesn't take his shirt off in this one, because my dad says that all the time. This is War of the Worlds. I've seen it before. It's really good. Yeah, there's nothing really else to say. It's a good film. This movie, I love. It's probably one of my favorite films. Legion. Oh man, it's so good. You need to watch this if you haven't seen it. Find it somewhere on streaming. I know it's on Tubi. I don't know if it's there at the moment, but I knew it was on Tubi like a month or 2 ago. It's a really good film about fallen angels who come down from, or no, come up or come down from hell or heaven, one of the two, for like an apocalypse. This is called The Reaping, which looks like a little girl, like a horror film about like a cursed little girl, which is always creepy, so I'd pick that one up. You can't really see my face. Let me step back. This is Smokey and the Bandit. I love these films. Not part 3. I don't like part 3. Smokey and the Bandit 1 is really funny. Smokey and the Bandit 2 is, in my opinion, funnier than the first one. And then Smokey and the Bandit 3 sucks. Because Smokey isn't in it. Smokey refused to come back for it. So Snowman plays both characters. It's not good at all. The Grudge. I know this is getting like a remake. I think it already has been released. There's like 3 movies of this. I know because I was at the dollar store a couple days ago. And I saw this. This one's still sealed, by the way. Really nice, really nice. Then we have a beat-up DVD, but it looks so cheesy that I couldn't refuse watching this, called Knock Knock. It would be funny if it was about a killer knock-knock joke, but I don't think it is. Yeah. Look at that picture right there. Really nice, really nice. And finally, last but not least, we have the Unborn. 2 versions of the movie, includes the theatrical and unrated cut, which looks pretty funny. You can see it from the pictures here. There's like a crawling dude and a kid that's screaming at his mother. So yeah, those are my films that I picked up. Hopefully you guys leave me your feedback in the comments. If you guys have ever seen these films and want to talk to me about them, that's great. Just put them in the comments. Yeah, I'll see you guys next DVD update or film that I do. Goodbye.